Okay, there we go. So Lauren Small Rodriguez did her practicum with the People's Partnership for Community Development, and her site mentor is Sharon Small, who's the executive director there. The name of Lauren's presentation is Sovereignty, Economic Development, and Enhanced Food Access on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation, a USDA grant-supported initiative. So Lauren, take it away.
All right, get started here. Epitheshev nanoma et nahashive. Hello, everyone. My name is Lauren Small Rodriguez, and the title to my APE is Addressing Sovereignty, Economic Development, and Enhanced Food Access on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation. Just to let everybody know kind of the layout of the land, so in working with federal recognized tribes, we have cultural, social, and economic development independence. People's Partner for Community Development, PPCD, is a Native-led nonprofit serving the Northern Cheyenne community and has an agreement with the Northern Cheyenne tribe in these efforts. During this APE experience, my significant role was developing a USDA grant proposal for PPCD. This proposal focused on food sovereignty, economic development, and improved food access on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation, showcasing our collective dedication to addressing the community's needs. Sharon Small, Executive Director of PPCD, was my site mentor for my APE. Sharon has extensive experience in community development and grant writing and provides valuable guidance. Her leadership ensures effective project implementation, aligning with PPCD's mission. Agriculture and Innovative Production Competitive Grants Program supports innovative projects in agriculture and access to food production. Application deadline was of April 9th, 2024. Maximum funding amount was up to a ceiling of $350K. And this USDA grant aligns perfectly with our project goals of improving food access to local foods and supporting innovative agricultural practices. Little background. PPCD's full wraparound services approach integrates various programs to support economic development and well-being, aligning with the USDA's grant objectives. The Northern Cheyenne community has a history of remarkable resilience in the face of food insecurity and environmental, social, economic challenges. This proposal, led by PPCD, directly addresses these issues and builds upon the community's strength and determination. APE deliverables were a portion of the grant narrative, as well as developing a logic model. Within the grant narrative, I helped to identify the gaps within our approach to ensure the current grant proposal addresses all necessary aspects. For this APE presentation, the information presented is the first part of the narrative draft. Submission of the APE portfolio will include the developed logic model for steps taken within the USDA grant application process. Project narrative. The project addresses food insecurity by enhancing access to fresh and local foods on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation. It integrates traditional knowledge and practices into modern agricultural approaches, emphasizing communities' engagement and cultural preservation. Project purpose. Initiate a transformative shift towards food security and sustainable agriculture on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation. Respect and integrate Indigenous methods, cultural values, community resilience, and economic development. Now we go on to the formative phase within the grant narrative. During the formative phase, prioritizing planning and community partnerships is essential for project success. The objectives center on assessing underserved communities' needs, cultivating partnerships, crafting a food sovereignty community assessment to enhance program services. Actively gathering community input lays the groundwork to honor and integrate communities' voices. This phase establishes the project's responsiveness to local priorities and cultural values, enhancing effectiveness and sustainability. Now I will lead on to demographic statistics. Understanding demographic dynamics is not just a step, but the very foundation for developing effective intervention strategies to address the social and economic challenges within the community. Demographical sources for the Northern Cheyenne community include the Northern Cheyenne Tribal homepage and the U.S. Census Bureau. Statistics presented key factors such as total population, gender distribution, median age, and poverty rates. As you can see here, the total population of Northern Cheyenne tribal members living on the reservation is 49.05%. Those tribal members living off the reservation is 50.95%. A little information for you all who are unaware of tribal members' populations and those resigning. This is nothing new. Approximately all tribal nations in Montana is about the 50-50 distribution. The Northern Cheyenne Indian Reservation covers approximately 444,000 acres with 99% tribal ownership and is home to approximately 12,266 enrolled tribal members. This information sheds light on the population and land ownership dynamics critical for understanding the Northern Cheyenne community's demographics and their needs. Now I will go on to statistics regarding individuals, tribal members that live below the poverty level. Within all families, it is listed under the U.S. Census Bureau that it is 28.8% of those tribal members that live below the poverty level. This is amongst the highest of demographics in the nation. People under 18 years old is 50.04. Northern Cheyenne tribal members 18 years old and over is 31%. Wow. These statistics underscore the community's economic challenges and the importance of targeted interventions to promote economic development and improve overall well-being. Project objectives. It is to plan and establish community partnerships, develop a community assessment of food sovereignty program services, improve access to fresh and local foods on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation, identify necessary steps, resources, and timelines for goal attainment, ensure a strategic, ethical, and sustainable approach. Now I will go on to organizations and partners involved for PPCD. That includes local nonprofits and statewide organizations focused on community health and education, local farmers and ranchers, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous, tribal programs responsible for land management and cultural preservation, tribal schools promoting Indigenous education, colleges and community stakeholders with a shared interest in sustainable agriculture and food security. Expected accomplishments, deliverables, and timeline. That includes diversifying market offerings to increase food variety and accessibility within local food markets, establishing an Indigenous-led community farmers market, supporting local farmers to strengthen the local economy. Deliverables address food insecurity and promote economic development, cultural preservation, and community resilience. The timeline spans 3 years and focuses on planning, implementation, and evaluation. In conclusion, within this proposed project, which addresses food insecurity and promotes sustainable agriculture on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation, this was a collective effort. This collaborative leadership support and engagement creates a healthier and prosperous future for generations to come. And it has truly been my honor to be a part of creating sustainable change for my own tribal community and within my homeland. And so I'm just very thankful to share my part of this applied practicum. Not only that, this is a delivered service of what I have created, within being into this amazing program of Masters of Public Health with Community Health and Prevention Sciences. And I am just so thankful for all of you, for your time. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Sharon Small in helping me be a part of strengthening PPCD and helping them on their way. So thank you, Nia Ish.
Thanks, Lauren. Great job.